አኮኩሉ ፋሚሊ የመረጃ የምክርና የአውታረ መረብ መድረክ ነው። ለእናንተ ጠቃሚ የሆኑ መረጃዎችን በጤና፣ በትምህርት፣ በንግድና በተለያዩ የማህበራዊ ጉዳዮች ይዘላችሁ። The police were called to the crime scene where they were called for a shootout crime around the neighborhood. So they asked one of the person who was lying on the ground. She was one of the victims. Who pulled the trigger? He couldn't answer that question. Upon further investigation and inspection, they found marijuana in a glass pipe on his body. So they said, what happened? He couldn't answer. So they inspected his car. They found a gun where the serial number was scratched off. So they were like asking, are you allowed to carry this gun? He said, yes, he is, based on the Second Amendment. But they said no. So they filed a court lawsuit against him. Actually, they said he is illegal immigrant, one. He came to the United States previously. He was deported to Mexico. And third, he is sold in his country for murder case. But above all these issues, their main point of, filing their lawsuit in the court was that he was found carrying a gun because he was not a citizen. He's still not a citizen. Non-citizens, according to the law here, cannot carry firearms. So she challenged that law in Texas lower court. Because what happened? The Judge Kathleen, agreed with him. Yes, non-citizens can carry firearms to protect themselves, just similar to citizens and permanent residents do, because Second Amendment does not discriminate between citizens and non-citizens or permanent residents. If we start doing exceptionalism to carrying arms with non-citizens and citizens, this will create a problem with other laws too, because we have to create exceptionalism for other laws too. So this is her argument. Another factor is the similar lawsuit was filed in New York. The Supreme Court of New York agreed with illegal immigrants, giving them the right to carry firearms based on the Second Amendment. The Second Amendment was made for everyone living in the United States. They can carry firearms and protect themselves. That's what it says, the Second Amendment. So based on that argument and based on that decision at the New York Supreme Court, Judge Kathleen in Texas agreed with the non-citizen. So he's kept from, further accusations and, court issues because he won his case at the lower court. This might be a good lesson for all of us, because if we prefer to carry firearms, it doesn't matter. Regardless of your immigration status, you're allowed to carry firearms, if you believe so. ዌብሳይታችንን akokulufamily.com ይጎብኙ። በሶሻል ሚዲያም ተከተሉን። አኮኩሉ ፋሚሊ